What's up, everybody? Justin here, back with a Women in Wrestling top 50. 50 women I came up with. This top 50 women in wrestling was based on their looks, their talent, their promo skills, their wrestling ability, and if they were a really good manager. So this is part 8. Part 8, it's a 10-part series. Part 8, by the way, if you're watching this on the 4th of July, happy 4th of July. I hope you had a great one. So anyways, here we go. Top 50 women in wrestling part 8. As I said, it's a 10-part series. This part 8, I'll give you 5 more names. And before I start, I was going to say that I didn't think Chyna belonged on the top 50, but as I look here, I actually put her on it. She is number 44. Chyna was number 44. But I think Chyna was overrated. I do. Yeah, she was groundbreaking, and we've never seen a female do what she did. Body slam guys, wrestle men. But whatever, she's number 44. But to me, other women were better than many others. Were better than Chyna. Like Sherry Martel, Luna Vachon. They were hardcore, and they could wrestle guys too. So anyways, part 8 starts off with number 14. And by the way, I'm not a fan of the Atlanta Braves. I'm a Brewers fan. It's just a damn hat. So I'm not a Braves fan, even though Milwaukee had the Braves first. It's just a hat. I love to collect many, many different hats. I love to collect them and wear them. So anyways, as I lost my top 50 women in wrestling list, this is part 8, number 14, Emma. Now she's Tenille Dashwood. That's her real name, and she seems a lot happier as Tenille Dashwood. She seems a lot more, not just in control. What is wrong with this? Anyways, not only does she seem a lot more in control of course, her own character, and she can book herself, but she just seems a lot happier. And we all know what WWE tried to do to Emma. They wanted her to be Emmalina. Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, you are dumb asses. She was doing fine as Emma. She was a badass. She had a great attitude as a new Emma, especially when she went to NXT in back to NXT in 2015. I believe she went back there in 2015. She debuted as part of the NXT brand, and she was doing this. I enjoyed the gimmick, the dancing gimmick. I enjoyed her theme music. And Emma, a.k.a. Tenille Dashwood, was a part of a lot of historic women wrestling moments in NXT. She was in the finals of the NXT Women's Championship tournament to crown the first ever NXT Women's Champion. She took on Paige in 2013. I believe it is June or July 2013 was the finals. Paige Emma for the NXT first ever women's champion. We all know who won. Paige won. And Emma was also a part of the first ever. Nobody can ever take this away from her. Emma Tenille Dashwood was a part of the first ever women's match on the WWE Network, the first ever network special NXT takeover a rival. It was Emma Page for the Women's Championship, NXT Women's Championship, and they had a really good match. So then, Emma's had a good career. She did a lot better in NXT than the main roster. She had a pretty good match with Asuka, I believe at TLC last year, and then TLC 2017, or whatever pay-per-view was. Maybe it was No Mercy. I don't remember. But then she was released. And I have a feeling, and I think Tenille Dashwood will do her best work outside of WWE. Many people have. For example, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega. A lot of guys and women have done their best work outside of WWE that used to be in WWE. Because, in my opinion, Emma was never pushed enough. At least for my liking, she was not pushed enough. She should have been pushed way more. She should have been a women's champion. Even if it would have been a short title reign, she deserved to be women's champion. Emma has it all. She's part of Ring of Honor now. I believe she also works a lot of indies. And Emma just has it all. She has the looks, she has the wrestling ability, and she can also talk. So number 14 is Emma, a.k.a. Tenille Dashwood. Number 13 is Mandy Leon. I believe she's still part of Ring of Honor. She's been there very long, like 2 or 3 years. Mandy Leon has also worked for Stardom in Japan, and mostly Ring of Honor's Women of Honor division. Mandy Leon was in the first Ring of Honor, Women of Honor Championship tournament. I thought Mandy Leon had a great chance of becoming the first ever champion, but she did not win. I don't know. Ring of Honor seems like I haven't seen Mandy Leon on TV in a long time. Since the Women of Honor tournament, I haven't seen her on TV or pay-per-views. I hope she's still with the company. And if she's not, hopefully WWE brings in Mandy Leon to NXT or for the Mae Young Classic, because Mandy Leon is a damn good worker. Damn good. She's a super nice person to her fans on Twitter. Mandy Leon follows me. Thank you for that. The only 2 wrestlers, fun fact for everybody watching, the only 2 wrestlers that follow me on Twitter are 2 women wrestlers, Mandy Leon and Natalya. So number 15, Mandy Leon. Type in YouTube her name and watch some of her matches. She had a really good feud and a couple matches with Tyler Hendricks that were really good. So again, number 15, Mandy Leon. Number 14, first ever Shimmer champion, Sarah Del Rey. Damn good. She's a head trainer at NXT, and for the Performance Center, I don't know if she's a head trainer, but she's a main trainer. Sarah Del Rey, number 14. Damn good wrestler. Damn good worker. She's really strong. When she wrestled, she did a lot of awesome power moves. She was great. If you haven't seen Sarah Del Rey, pick up some Shimmer DVDs. She's really good. And she's one of my favorite women wrestlers to watch. Number 14, Sarah Del Rey. Number 13, another Shimmer original, Cheerleader Melissa. Really good worker. Former Shimmer champion. She's also worked for Stardom, and she also worked for TNA, Impact Wrestling. She worked for TNA. Cheerleader Melissa was under the name Raisha Saidid. And she's like a manager hanging out all the time with Awesome Kong. So number 13, cheerleader Melissa, really good worker, great wrestler. Number 12, which will end. Number 12 will end this part 8, women in wrestling. Number 12, Peyton Royce. I like Peyton Royce a lot. Again, this top 50 women in wrestling is not totally based on great wrestling ability, because you also got to be able to cut promos, and Peyton Royce can cut a promo. She's a great talker. She's gorgeous, in my opinion. She is really, really a gorgeous woman. That's why she's on this list. She is one of my favorites. Number 12, Peyton Royce. So there it is. Part 8, women in wrestling. 14 was Emma, a.k.a. Tennille Dashwood. 15 was Mandy Leon. 14, Sarah Del Rey. 13, cheerleader Melissa. Number 12, Peyton Royce. So, hope you enjoyed part 8, women in wrestling. Have a great 4th of July. Hope you had a great one. Bye for now.